Retirees, let's get real. Inflation isn't going anywhere. The Fed may be trying to paint a rosy picture, but I've seen this story unfold many times before. And I've said it in the past that the Fed has been wrong, and I'm saying it again today. The Fed is wrong again. Let's get into it. Before we begin, remember to like this video and subscribe for more economic updates. Let's rewind back to 2021. The government flooded the economy with trillions in relief packages. Prices started rising fast. And here's what Jerome Powell told us at Jackson Hole. Current high inflation readings are likely to prove transitory. The moment I heard that, I said, no, this is wrong, because when you pump that much money into the system, you have more dollars chasing fewer goods, which equals inflation. They called it transitory. I called it inevitable. History has proven me right. By June 2022, inflation hit 9.1%, the highest in 4 decades. Even Powell himself admitted later, in the fourth quarter of 21, it became clear that inflation was not transitory in the sense that I mentioned. There's a reason why they say history has a tendency to repeat itself, because here we are, 2025, and it's happening again. After the fastest rate hikes in 40 years, inflation is still above target. Yet, at the September 17, 2025 meeting, the Fed cut rates and projected more cuts ahead. Powell's take this time? A reasonable base case is that tariffs' effects on inflation will be relatively short-lived. He believes the risks of higher and more persistent inflation have softened. All of this is sounding pretty familiar, isn't it? Powell is dusting off the same failed wordplay, calling it temporary, just like he did in 2021. I said it then, and I'm saying it again today. Fed Chair Jerome Powell is wrong. But their own numbers don't back that up. 3% inflation in 2025, 2.6% in 2026, and 2.1% projected for 2027. Imagine this. They're cutting rates and projecting that inflation will hit 2% years from now. That's like stepping on the gas and expecting the car to slow down. And while the Fed keeps selling fantasies, retirees live with reality. Every year the dollar buys less. Groceries, gas, medical bills, they all cost more. And here's what history shows. When the dollar weakens, investors don't trust it to hold value. That's why they turn to hard assets like gold and silver, and it takes more and more dollars to buy them. That's why both gold and silver are breaking records right now. Gold hit all-time highs in mid-2025, averaging over $3,280 an ounce, and silver has surged nearly 34% year-to-date, its strongest run since 2012. None of us can afford to fall for the Fed story and wind up on the wrong side of inflation again. That's why so many Americans are turning to gold and silver.
Sign up for your one-on-one web conference with Augusta Precious Metals today. No commissions, no pressure, just education. Click the link in the description to learn more.